Wallace outside. That's the Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Garland. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Garland's got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Timeout.
So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
And the Lakers going with a whole new group out there. Walter, he's checked in for New Orleans. Mitchell comes in for Pritchard. Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Watson. Puts up a three. The rebound by Stewart.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Dort, the pass to Arabia. There's a screen by Turner. Three-pointer. And it's Arabia missing. Here's Walter. Now Mitchell. Outside Watson. Holmgren, the pass to Mitchell. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim. It came up in, showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
The Pelicans trail. There's 49 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Adebayo. And the Pelicans miss again.
Fading away. He makes that shot harder than it needs to be.
Here's Russell. Great D that time from Holmgren.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Adebayo. Some solid defense from Stewart.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And it's Arabia missing. Mitchell, the pass to Holmgren. Three-pointer. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's Los Angeles, up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Well, the Pelicans shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. So for New Orleans right now. Mitchell out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Newell, then it's Malawach, and it's Peyton in at the small forward position. So they take the lead. Pritchard's got 5 now.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Garland for 3. Rebounded by Malawach. New Orleans in the lead. Three-pointer Pritchard. Ooh, he's looking comfortable now. 3 for 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And the shot is good by Garland. 9 points in the game.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
On the wing, Peyton. He's covered by Laravia. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Rebound, the Lakers. To the paint. Intercepted. Here's Peyton. There's the drive. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Here's Stewart. Outside for Dort. Shot on the wing. Rebounded by Malawach. Orleans leading by 4. Outside Payton. No good with the triple. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Turner. Laravia, left side. Garland feeling it out a bit. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Laravia. Fires from deep. The shot no good. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The 3-ball. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Garland. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Outside Mitchell. Payton with a screen on Dort. The 3 from Mitchell. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Turner. George comes in for Stewart. Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Laravia. And it's Edgecombe in for Dort. Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Wembanyama, screen on Holmgren. George. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. New Orleans leading by 5. Holmgren with a screen on Garland. Pritchard, pass to Holmgren. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Wembanyama, screen on Holmgren. The fadeaway. The rebound by Payton. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Wallace. Adebayo, a screen on Kuminga. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. Rebound, the Lakers. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Wemby showing off the range.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
New Orleans calls timeout. Mitchell's checked in for New Orleans. A minute 29 left in the first half. Here's Holmgren. Outside for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Into the lane. Outside Payton. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
Edgecombe, no good. The Pelicans lead by 4. Payton with a screen on Wembanyama. Here's Adebayo. Again, Adebayo missing. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Here's Kuminga. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace, the pass to Adebayo. Nice work inside by Adebayo.
Well, Adebayo makes his living on the interior. He's so dangerous close to the bucket.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And he just powered through contact, trying to complete the play.
So both teams making some changes here. Garland hits them both.
I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting report.
Outside Adebayo. Pass to Wallace. 4-3. Can't hit that one. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Pelicans ahead. 4. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm alongside Coach James Borrego. And, Coach, a nice effort so far. What's the key here in the second half, though?
Stay with our defense. That's the key. When we have our opportunities, push the pace. But we got to get stops, push it at them, and keeping a rhythm offensively at our point.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
First half of this postseason contest, and it hasn't been a great game so far for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Guys taking shots for them, trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Lakers, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game one like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And game ones are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kitty, because you're the underdog right here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
The Pelicans lead by 4. They've got Jonathan Kuminga. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Keyshawn George. Then it's Darius Garland. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2-guard spot. That's the Laker 5. Now here's Wembanyama. Fades back. Oh, too easy for Wemby. Nice finish.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Pritchard against Garland. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds in the game. Again, Los Angeles.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Now here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. Here's George. Watson with a rebound. The Pelicans shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Pass to Adebayo. Holmgren this side, where to go with it. Just 5 to shoot. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And the basket is good.
And making 3 of their first 4 shots in this half is a strong start. Now it's about growing that momentum.
Timeout called. The Pelicans.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best player, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Pass to Holmgren. Launches it. Oh, the long
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
Over to the wing. Wembanyama screen. And the shot is good by Garland.
And after a sketchy first half, they're now looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He brings it up for the Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Holmgren outside. Back to Pritchard. Just 3 to shoot. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. New Orleans is gone, only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Adebayo. Over Wembanyama. Adebayo, no good. Well, we got a close game here in Los Angeles. Pritchard with a steal. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. To the middle. Adebayo, no good. Here's Garland. Outside Wembanyama. Over Adebayo. Fades away and sinks a tough shot. Wembanyama's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Maybe they expended too much energy in the first half. They just look tired here on the defensive end.
Pass to Adebayo. Inside. Here's Watson. And no good. Excellent D there from Kuminga. And there's the lob.
And check out the vertical on Edgecombe. He loves to finish above the rim.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Timeout called. The Pelicans. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
So both teams changing it up here. Dort against Holmgren, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul. A minute 31 left in the third quarter. Screen by Holmgren to the paint. Will it go? Down low. Holmgren drops it in.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Here's Arabia. Rebounded by New Orleans. 59 seconds left in the third. The three from Mitchell sends it home from three-point land. And now just a one-point Laker lead.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the end.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
46 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Mitchell against Dort. Pass to Holmgren for the tie. Rebounded by the Lakers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
New Orleans shooting their second and third shots at the line here. That one's off. And New Orleans making a change here. And the second free throw is good. 19 seconds left in the third quarter here.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
And once he gets deep enough positioning, there's not much you can do to stop Wemby.
On the wing, Mitchell. And again, New Orleans no good. Got it up. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's Los Angeles up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his team.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round 1. So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Mitchell. Noel out there with Gary Payton II. Then it's Casey Wallace. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. Roaming the paint. Oh, got that one up quick.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Laravia. That three's off the mark.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
Garland against Payton, 13 feet out. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. And here's Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Dort. Wallace gets a hand on it. The board and the point for Chet.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
Pass to Turner. Takes a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Turner's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And it's Mitchell penetrating. Wallace outside. Knocks down the triple. Timeout. And the Pelicans lead by 1. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And a change for the Pelicans. Watson's checked in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen. Hoping it inspires team.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Payton. Outside for Mitchell. Fires the 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been 3s.
Mitchell against Garland. Wembanyama fires it from way outside. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Wembanyama's got 13 points here in the second half alone. Holmgren outside. Pass to Mitchell. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. That's it. No good. The Lakers trail. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
Showing more patience this half. His shot selection has improved, and his field goal percentage is rising.
The Pelicans call timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play. get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Always doubted on the kid, what they tell you do. It turns out motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience, work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid, what they tell you do. It turns out motivation, what they said to you. Hey man, all day, it's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't get like this. It's gonna take patience, work constant, check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies, you might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year, it might take 10. The realest always comes to surface. Do you know your purpose? Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid.
New Orleans making some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Peyton, and it's Peyton Pritchard in for Mitchell. Here's Adebayo. Here's Pritchard. Outside Holmgren. They double him with Wembanyama. Adebayo! Can't hit it.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. From about 16. Count it!
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Eli Watson. Adebayo! No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Wow! Adebayo showing some leadership there in a big moment.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Some changes now for the Lakers. George, he's checked in for Stewart. Edgecombe comes in for Larabia. And it's Grimes in for Garland. Now here's Grimes. Here's Wembanyama. It's good!
You gotta love seeing Wembanyama get assertive in an important moment.
Pelicans trail by 3. Now Holmgren. Wow, the length of Chet.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
Now George. Holmgren there for the rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without the foul.
Now here's Adebayo. 5 on the clock. The 3 is off. And it's Dort with the ball for the Lakers. It's a 1-point game. Minute 6 left to play in the fourth quarter. Outside George. Puts up the tray. Cash from downtown.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Adebayo fires. It's good.
Yeah, with the game on the line. Adebayo wants the ball and he delivers.
They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that.
Wembanyama, screen on Pritchard. Now Wembanyama. And stolen by Adebayo.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, this one isn't over, but they can't afford to waste any time now.
Now here's Adebayo. Up top, Holmgren. To tie it up. Wembanyama there for the rebound. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just bring it up.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the T.O. From deep three-point land. Oh, it doesn't go.
We all know he's a good shooter. But from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking them up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Here's Adebayo. And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Holmgren! And that's it! A huge stop to win the game! A last-second rejection! And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And really, any win is a big win here in the postseason.
Yeah, every game counts now, and there's no second chances. So they must be pleased with the results.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We hope you enjoyed our broadcast.
You make me wanna slow down. Can't leave you alone. Put down my phone for you. And now you're in control now. The moment's here for you. It's your show, baby. I believe in you. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down, 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 down. Wait, won't let this moment slip away from us. You've been showing me patience while I've been on the go, craving you. Dress hanging off your shoulder, telling me you're starting over. Baby, late, I'm getting too. Told me quit playing, girl, I got bad habits. Hand me your phone, girl, no distraction. Been talking a lot, girl, now it's action. It's not hard for me to choose, 'cause you're the only move. Phenomenal. Slow it down, slow it down. Can't leave you alone. Put down my phone for you. And now you're in control now. The moment's here for you. It's your show, baby. I believe in you. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down. Said we're gonna slow, 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 slow it down. And can we just slow, 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 slow it down, slow it down? Can we just slow, slow, slow it down, slow it down? And can we just slow, 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 slow it down, slow it down? Can we just slow, slow, slow it down, slow it down, 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 down? I know sometimes I get busy, caught up in emotions. So let's just slow it down.
So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind. Nights in solitude, days inside. Life's a paid with time. Prices got some altitude, wages dive. Might just to pay your tithes. Afraid of new age, slip knot. Every day praying I slip not. The fairway is played by some, but get fouled for big knots. Like use your bootstraps, we'll take the stairway, drowning in TikToks. Dancing with dead while the stars in Balenciaga, stuck on the fairway. Golf course, the other side is looking greener. Head full, call me Stanley Steamer. Can't pop off, you black, you gotta mind your demeanor. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. You could use the peace of mind. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time. You could use the peace of mind. I've left lots unsaid, plenty thoughts I dread, but I know ain't no locks ahead, only freedom. Limiting beliefs, I let good vibes supersede them. Put lines through S's, yeah, I keyed them. Quiet complaints, cause I don't need them. Had to silence the voices, control, alt, delete them. Stuck to the code when would cheat them. I was on campus, barely eating, nobody could tell, physique was deceiving. I can make failure look like an achievement with pain in my lyrics. Will always relieve it. Shift work at all my days repeated. Observing, reporting, plotting and scheming until I got out. Focused until I got out. Had now and forever on blast the day I got out. I say I got out. That life was my prison. They need the real thing to figure it out. That's what I'm about. Her figure, her mental, her morals, her mouth. Figures were hidden to me through women to figure it out. Fluid, there's never a drought. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. Wanna smooth it over, but you always on your grind. Stop taking advantage, start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind. So much on your shoulders, you got so much on your mind. You can use the peace of mind. Stop taking advantage, better start taking your time. You can use the peace of mind.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
Did all my laps in the gym, the sweat ran off my skin. They thought I ran out of breath, but I was just catching my wind. That only happens to them. I gotta capture my win. I practice 31 days a month and I practice again. Was born equipped with sportsmanship, so I just laugh and I grin. Victory is my objective, I don't have to pretend. Spread my wings like an eagle and let them flap in the wind. No guts, no glory, no pain, no gain. These are actions of men. My teammate is a warrior, got my back to the end. My offense is God sent. You gon' have to defend. My crossover is vicious, I got more swagger than him. Hit the bottom of the net or the back of the rim. Your style is a flavor foul. Your score, I'ma take it down. All of your trash talking was pointless. Say it now, you slacking in goaltending. My actions are bone chilling. Got the home court advantage. I'm back on the road winning.
I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know. I gotta hold down the city. Gotta let you know where I come from.
I gotta hold a city down. Anyhow, they gon' have to really bow. Totally dominate the game in front of any crowd. I keep it 100 while you only keep it 50 thou. I could conquer any style. Victory is in me now. My time is now. Who said it was later? It comes natural. I got a competitive nature.
In the middle, at 6'9".
Look at New Orleans. At this point, Greg, they've got a pretty good idea of what they need to do to win this series.
And in round one, coaching becomes a huge factor. You've seen what you're up against. Now it becomes a question of who can make better adjustments on the fly.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Darius Garland. George is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Kuminga. And it's Edgecombe in at the 2 spot. He had a nice open look right there. Watson's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Pelicans. George with a screen on Waltz. Edgecombe trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. Adebayo against Wembanyama. Just 5 to shoot. Holmgren sets the screen for Pritchard. Rebounded by the Lakers. They come into this one after winning on Tuesday.
And that was one of those gritty wins. I mean, they struggled in a lot of areas, but the fight was never in doubt. And that's one reason why they were able to pull it out. Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Outside, Adebayo. Crafty move. Pritchard with a wide-open look. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Watson's got 5 points so far.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Wembanyama with it. Watson's there. Wembanyama with the bucket.
And he does a lot of things at a high level, but this team really relies on Wemby to score the ball.
Pritchard finds Adebayo. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. And the rejection by Wembanyama. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And they recover. George passes to Wembanyama. Kicks it out to Garland. That drops. Nice speed that time from Wembanyama.
Oh, very solid from deep. Darius Garland hurts you in so many ways.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
James Brago gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thanks so much.
Show us your best move. Next try is all good.
Laravia check in for Jonathan Kuminga.
Los Angeles substitution. Number 12. Laravia.
Pritchard passes to Adebayo. Three-pointer. A shot by Pritchard, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. To Garland, the three ball. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Watson. From outside the arc, Wallace misses. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Holmgren with it. And picks him up. He's open. And again, no good by New Orleans. The Lakers leading. Now Edgecombe. Still without a basket. Here's Wembanyama. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for New Orleans. On the wing, Wallace. To the inside. Adebayo. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is one of the things Holmgren brings to the table. His rim protection is critical for this defense.
Wembanyama against Adebayo. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Edgecombe with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Edgecombe. Clock at 6. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Group substitution here for New Orleans. Newell, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Peyton comes in for Peyton Watson. Walter, he's checked in for Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Pritchard. The Lakers also making some changes. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Stewart comes in for George. And it's Dort in for Garland. There's 57 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Edgecombe. Stewart kicks to Dort. Stewart, a screen for Dort. Shoots over Walter. Sinks him from just inside the baseline. 36 seconds left here in the first quarter. Holmgren sets the screen for Mitchell. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Just doing the job.
Five to shoot. Such a wide open look.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They have made it. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Edgecombe is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And there's Miles Turner. And it's LaRavia in at the 3 slot. On the wing, Mitchell. No good with the triple. Lakers leading by 13. Now Edgecombe. Over in the corner, LaRavia. Fires the 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. LaRavia's got 6.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
There is no doubt about it. They've done a great job minimizing all of the external factors.
To the middle. Poked loose. Stolen by Dort. Pass to Edgecombe. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Here's Walter. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. It's hauled in by Stewart. Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Turner with the screen for Dort. Shoots over Walter. No good off the back of the rim. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Newell. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, the combination of his length with that shooting range makes him a huge part of this offense.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Newell. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for the Lakers. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Lakers leading by 13. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. The fadeaway. Easy money for Wembanyama.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Back to Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Holmgren's got his first 2 points.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Lakers lead by 15. Here's Walter. On the wing, Payton. And another 3 for New Orleans.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. Got that one up quick. 6 points here for VJ Edgecombe.
The shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Kuminga against Holmgren. That 3 off the mark.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Wembanyama, right side. Over Adebayo. And there's another one for the Lakers.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. So for the Pelicans, Peyton Watson, he's checked in for Holmgren. Cason Wallace comes in for Walter. And it's Pritchard in for Mitchell. And then for the Lakers, Stewart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Garland in for Edgecombe. Pass to Peyton. Now here's Wallace. 6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. They double team Wembanyama. It's taken away by Wallace. And he uses the glass on the lane.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some own.
Garland against Pritchard. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a screen on Pritchard. Releases. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Garland.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him. It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here's Garland. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Pelicans trailed by 14. Pritchard with the ball. Still yet to score. Adebayo with the screen on Stewart. Pritchard from outside. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stewart. Pelicans pull it in. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in this game. Garland against Pritchard. Pass to Watson. Wallace kicks to Peyton. No good on the 3. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Lakers lead by 14. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Hey, everybody. A large...
I give credit to their opponent, forcing shooters off their spots, making them uncomfortable.
Yeah, it looks like these guys came in unprepared for this.
Looking at the scenario for the New Orleans Pelicans. I'll get straight to it, Kenny. Is this a must-win game for them?
They might not want to admit it, Ernie, but this is a must-win game. I look at this team and I think, if they drop this one, it's going to get into their heads and they're not coming back.
Stop it, Kenny. It's not over yet. They know how to respond when their backs are against the walls.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see how... And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
Chet Holmgren out there with Adebayo. Then there's Peyton Watson. Then it's Peyton Pritchard. And it's Wallace in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who James Borrego starts the second half with. And it's Wallace with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
That's what they really want to get from Edgecombe, a consistent stroke from the perimeter.
Pritchard with the ball. Garland picks him up. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pritchard feeling it out a bit. 4 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A fader. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Wembanyama's got 16 points.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Pass to Adebayo. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Always with the ball. They drop by Edgecombe. Here's Pritchard. And the Pelicans miss again.
Still searching for his first bucket of the night. He is struggling, and so is his team.
Back to Wembanyama. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist in this one. Pelicans trailed by 19. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Holmgren. On the wing, Wallace. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Well, the defense was daring him to take that shot, and it paid off.
Kuminga with a wide-open look. Misses off the left iron.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. New Orleans making a switch here. Payton's checked in. The Pelicans have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Pass to Watson. Outside, Adebayo. Shoots. Misses the jumper.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to Garland. At the elbow, it's George. Pass to Edgecombe. Over Wallace. Edgecombe, no good.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
On the wing, Wallace. And he drives in. And he lays it straight in. Wallace has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Adebayo. The rebound by Payton. Pelicans trail by 17. Pritchard passes to Watson. It's good. Watson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. So for the Pelicans, Newell, he's checked in for Peyton Watson. Walter comes in for Wallace. And it's Mitchell in for Pritchard. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Larabia's checked in. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Chet Holmgren. So, Allie, what's the word?
Well, the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans provided some information. There's some pain in the chest area, especially when breathing. Right now, it's being called a bruise. Unfortunate for him personally, but he has been given the go-ahead from the team. We'll see what he chooses to do, given the unlikelihood that they make the playoffs.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Well, sometimes those injuries come at a tough time.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Pass to George. Back to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Back to Mitchell. Here's the three. Again, Mitchell missing.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's LaRavia. Drills it from outside. LaRavia's got 9.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Adebayo. Crosses over. He takes it up and lays it in. Adebayo's got his second bucket.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Los Angeles on top, up by 15. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kuminga. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's LaRavia in at the small forward. There's Kuminga. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Kuminga's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Lakers. Pelicans trail by 17. Pass to Holmgren. And the jump by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Here's Grimes. Here's Wembanyama for 3. It's rebounded by Payton. Mitchell outside. Payton with the screen for Mitchell. From outside, off the mark. Lakers leading by 15. Outside, Kuminga. Now, LaRavia. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Payton in the corner. Back to Mitchell. From downtown, it's rebounded by Kuminga.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Here's Newell, defended by Kuminga. Inside, Holmgren. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
The Lakers making a switch here. Stewart checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Keyshawn George comes in for Jake LaRavia. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Dort. And it's Garland in for Quentin Grimes. Pass to Walter. Garland against Mitchell. For 3, Holmgren. The Lakers with the rebound. Right side, George. On target from 13 feet. George has got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the wing on the left. Holmgren the screen. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And that one drops.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And they just keep building out this lead. With each made basket, their confidence increases.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pritchard with the ball. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Garland with the bucket.
Fearless move by Garland inside, going for the high percentage shot.
And so it's Pritchard with it. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. To end the run. From 11 feet away, Watson's shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. George with the screen on Pritchard. Here's Garland, and taken away by Wallace. Down low, the shot hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Holmgren's got 5 points now this quarter. Lakers leading by 22. Here's George. The quick look, no good that time. New Orleans has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that in this minute. They just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
And he was tremendous on the glass tonight, controlling the boards and fighting for extra possession.
And here is Garland. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 20.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Adebayo. Back to Watson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Edgecombe. No good. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. A big playoff win for them. But what isn't a great big in
We're about ready to